Welcome back to Geese Reads and Food for Thought. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Hey guys, welcome back to Geese Reads and Food for Thought, which is a virtual book club. On Monday, I introduced this week's first ever book, The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. It's a great classic which takes place in 17th century France and is filled with action, adventure, and most of all friendship, which relates to our month's Food for Thought, family. So I will be talking about some of my favorite parts of the book. I hope you guys were able to read it. If you haven't, please go read the book for yourself so you can feel the enjoyment and the excitement of the Three Musketeers. Then come back to the video to see what my favorite parts were. One of my favorite parts of the book is when D'Artagnan, Porthos, Aramis, and Athos get to battle the Cardinal's guards, and they then have to go to the king. The king actually, instead of, let's say, punishing them for dueling, the king actually sees why they had to duel against the Cardinal's guards, and he in turn rewards them by giving them money. And I think that's a great way to show that just maybe the person who's running the country, in this case France, is actually being just, as in what they say in the story. Another really exciting part is when they have to go and deliver a letter to the Duke of Buckingham in England. And that letter contained a very important message from the Queen of France. And they had to go on a very long journey to be able to deliver it to him. So they went from Paris all the way to England, and along the way they met some troubles. So all four of them had set out, but at the very end, D'Artagnan was the only one to get to England and come back to Paris, because Porthos had to duel at an inn, and then Aramis got shot in the shoulder, and then Athos was framed for counterfeiting, and he had to be cornered in a cellar, which D'Artagnan then later was able to find all of his friends, and they're able to go back to Paris. So, and the reason why, like I said in the last video of why it's called the Three Musketeers and not the Four, is because the Three Musketeers are Porthos, Aramis, and Athos. D'Artagnan is trying to prove himself to become a musketeer, and only toward the end of the book, that he actually becomes one. So I thought that was kind of interesting, because I thought it would be around Three Musketeers, not four. So now that brings up this month's Food for Thought, family. How the Three Musketeers is related to family is because if you notice throughout the book, the four men always stick together. They're called the inseparables in the book itself, so that shows just how tight-knit they are, which is in sense like a family. And they are always loyal to each other and to their king. They never try to betray one another, and they are able to accept each other's differences and put them aside because they want to be in each other's company. And I think that's what family is, in a sense, is that the companionship of family is what I think this story really portrays in showing of the friendship of the four men. I hope you guys enjoyed reading The Three Musketeers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or maybe book recommendations, you can go comment on my Facebook and Instagram at Balls for College. The link will be below. If you want to get your own copy of the book, the link will be below. I hope you guys liked reading The Three Musketeers, and I hope you guys will read more books. Tune in next week to see what the next classic book is of this month, and maybe one of your favorite books, well, up here on Geese Reads, this virtual book club. And as always, thank you so much, subscribe and like. Goodbye.